right, so we're hooked into YouTube and we'll go ahead and officially get started tonight. Well, thank you for joining me. My name is Debbie Barnett. For those of you watching that don't know me, tonight is Wednesday night skill building. And this is a night for me to play against the bots at I Love Maj. And I have to pay attention, all right? I admit it. Sometimes I make a little boo-boo here or there and let a tile go by that I need. But I certainly try to do my best to navigate through this to give you the best experience possible. Joan, welcome back. You're back after a long break. Well, welcome back. Nice to have you. And hello, everybody who's joining in from YouTube. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, here we are at I Love Maj. And for those of you who are not familiar with I Love Maj, it's a great platform to play against bots or to schedule time to play with your friends. They've just rolled out the Siamese Mahjong, and I had an event on Monday night to go over the Siamese rules and strategy and show you how you can play on I Love Maj. That is uploaded to YouTube, so if you weren't there Monday night, feel free to watch it. And then they also have, why is it not here? Oh, where's the exercise room? Let me see if it, oh, there it is. I have no idea what happened there. So here's the exercise room. This is a really great place to come in and spend time. This will help you learn the card. I say this all the time. You don't need to memorize the card. I would suggest that you at least know the categories by heart and are familiar enough with the categories so that you could spot certain things. For instance, if there were like numbers, you would be able to spot that right away, knowing there's a like number category. Or if you see a lot of 3, 6, 9, you would be able to identify the fact that, gee, you know, I could be keeping an eye on 3, 6, 9. Now we're going to go over a lot of that. Now I have on YouTube, I'm looking at a comment. Call Janet, you are far away. My daughter taught for a year in Saipan. Oh, okay. You guys are talking together. Oh, beautiful. Okay. I thought you were messaging me. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start up here playing with bots. And I play against the intermediate bots. And I play an official game, which records my wins and losses right up here under my, if I can get this out of the way, under here, under my name, my game stats, it'll show you all your wins and losses in the categories and all that good stuff. It's very detailed. And if you're coming in here new, you want to try it out, you don't want to have anything recorded, just play for fun. That's the best place to hang out if you're practicing. So let's go ahead and get started here. Hello, Ann and Bill. Nice to see you again. Now, if you're here and you want to change your mind about the bot level, which I'm playing the middle of the road intermediate level, and they're pretty tough as it is, so I like to stay right there. It'll keep the game going a little bit longer, hopefully. And the timer off is to or putting it on is to gauge how long it takes you to make a decision when a tile is discarded. So if you're playing in person, this is a good thing to practice with. There is a pause button, so have no fear if you do not make a decision in the time you need, you could just pause it, but at least it will help you gauge how many seconds it's taking. And I definitely would recommend you work on this and try to get down to 4 seconds. Now, I do talk about as much as possible when I'm thinking about it, a lot of things to think about. So, you know, I like to mention the different phases of the game, because during the beginning of the game, in the middle of the game, you don't have to worry so much about what you're discarding, and you want to get tiles out that are fresh and new, because your opponents are not set up to call those fresh and new tiles. You will experience this same situation on your side when tiles go out on the table that you're not ready to call. You don't have the ability to call because you don't have enough of the natural tiles or jokers. So we all experience it from our end, but we don't think about it from our opponent's end and what we need to do to make that happen for them. And a lot of people get very confused about this and say, well, what do you mean I should get out a tile that I think someone else needs? Well, if you ask me if you should throw a tile that's hot at the very end of the game and you have no chance of winning and you don't have enough picks left to win the game, then I'm going to say, no, you don't do that. But for most of the game, you want to get out tiles that you think your opponents need. Otherwise, you can't make Mahjong. So you're basically sabotaging yourself when you do that. I hope this makes sense, but I will point out things. For instance, when my tiles go out early and I can't call them. All right, well, I got my 2024 card picked here, and I'm going to go ahead and start the game. Charleston. I hope that audio is not too loud for the game audio. I always sort by suit, get everything organized so I could take a look to see first if I have any duplicate tiles. If I have any duplicate or triplicate tiles, then I want to work off of those multiples, because those are a strength in the hand. So right away, I see I have a pair of twos, or, you know, they may turn into a pung or a kong, but there's a pair of twos right now here. And so twos are evens. So I would just gather all my evens together right now and just put them there just to see how things are looking. Certainly isn't all that strong right now, but it's a start. And then I will continue on to see if I have any like numbers with twos. I don't. What about 2024 before I go on to the middle panel? Well, I do have a soap, which is also a 0. So I'll keep that. I have the 4 already for evens. And what's nice about some of the categories is they kind of spill over into another. So while I'm keeping the 2, 4, 6, 8, I've already got the 4s in there. Might as well keep it. Might as well keep the soap, which I don't like to pass during the Charleston because it does have a dual role. It is our Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Will I pass it if I have no other choice? I will. But some of my hard and fast rules are don't pass flowers, don't pass any pairs. So those are the 2 biggies for me. All right, now what else can I look at? So if I, you know, as I've sorted here into my evens, I now have my odds sitting right here. Okay, but my multiple is in my evens. So I'm going to work on that. Now, I will also think about keeping any kind of runs within my before or after my number. When it's a low end run, it makes it a little more challenging because I can't go below 1 here. If I were starting with a multiple of 5s, I could go a few below, a few above, gives me more flexibility. But if I can keep these 1s as well, I will keep those 1s, knowing that they are within a range of 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't care what suit they are right now. Somebody mentioned to me recently that they were taught to collect all of the same suit. Well, this is not a game necessarily of suits. It's a game of groupings as well as a game of suits. So if you collect only one suit, you're limiting yourself to only the lines on the card that have one color. So I don't think too much about whether it's going to be one suit, two, or three. Right now, I just collect these tiles. So for my, excuse me, for my first pass, I'm going to go ahead and do this here and see what I get in. So now I got in a 1. Again, it's in that low end run, and I do have right now a 1, 2, 3 forming. Knowing the card, I'll be able to recognize some of the lines within a category. Not picking anything yet, but I'm going to definitely keep an eye on that. So it looks like my runs are a little bit stronger right now than my 2, 4, 6, 8 that I was keeping. And if I wanted to keep the 4 for the 2024 section, I could still hang on to that a little bit. I'm not getting very many wins, so I really haven't felt that wins are going to be anywhere in the picture right now. Or 3, 6, 9 because of the fact that I had the 2s. So I'm going to go ahead and pass this right here. And I got another 8. I got a 4. So now I have, 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, the 2024 possible. Now I'm like, oh, there's 2, 4, and 8. That could be 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, I'm not going to keep the 7. So let me get that up there. And maybe I'll keep the same suit run that's going on here. Could be 3 numbers or 4. Maybe I'll break this up and let's see, what else could I do here for right now? This is a first left. I don't necessarily want to do a blind pass because I want to maximize what I get in. So I think I'll go ahead and do this for right now. It's a little risky right here as far as I do have, well, whether or not I do 2024 is going to depend on a lot of things, but I'm going to see what happens. And I get a little nervous about being in a situation where I might have to, think of something else other than passing, taking out a tile that I want not to pass a pair, but let's see what happens here. All right, so I got a 2 in, and here's my big question. Do I continue with the Charleston? I have to say this again and again and again, but please don't get in the habit of stopping the Charleston if you're torn between 2 hands. Make a decision as to which of the hands is better, easier, something you're a little bit closer to, maybe something where you can already call on a few things or you're close to that part. You're giving up looking at a potential 12 additional tiles. So I really want you to try to rethink this. Now, I could look at this and be like, well, I don't want to get rid of anything here. I don't want to, but I am going to, because I think that with, I'm going to keep this 1, but I do like the fact that I have some 2s and 4s going on here. Maybe trying to see if there's going to be 2, 0. Yeah, I mean, I have potential for 2024. I need a lot of help with those jokers. So, you know, guys, say a few prayers for me. But I think I'm going to go ahead and it's a little bit challenging too, because what I do like about this is I have the 2, and the second hand from the bottom is really nice right there, but both the 4 and the 6 are pairs. So that's challenging right there. And if I keep the 2, 4, 6, 8 in mind, there is another hand with the dragons, or the 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, the pung pung kwong kwong, line 1, possibly line 3, possibly line 4. Then I could break up this here and throw out maybe I'll keep this, and maybe throw out past these 3 here. Maybe that's what I'm going to end up doing. Let me try that out and see what happens.
Second Charleston.
I mean, sometimes you do one thing and you get in something else, but let's see what happens here. All right, well, not much that I wanted to consider here. 2, nope, the multiplication, 2, 4, 6. There is the 4 and 6 in the on that line 5 of 2, 4, 6, 8. You've got a left and right side, so I could keep those right there for a potential 4, 6 crack or 4, 6 dot. And maybe this is what I'll do. We'll see. I'm not always a lover of the 2, 4, 6, 8 category, but kind of tiles are leading me that way. So thank you, Mary. Mary from YouTube mentioned Monday night. She enjoyed it. And thank you so much for being there on Monday night. Appreciate it. Oh, okay. Well, I don't mind when this happens because I don't have to think much about what I'm going to do. And nothing else here. So I'm just going to do 3. Now this could be a great hand. I guess nobody wanted the red. Gave one, got one, right? So now I've kind of got a direction here. Maybe 2024, 2, 4, 6, 8. We'll see what happens. And I'm going to go ahead and get the red out since I know there is another one. I don't think anybody's using it, but it makes sense to get that out first. And then I'm just going to get out. I look at my discard and I'll just get out tiles that are fresh. We're at 99 tiles right now. Oh, I know what I want to do. I just want to put on my, you guys can watch me do it, but it's called, I forgot what it's called now. It's highlighter. Oh, golly, it's not there. Hold on. You can watch me do this. I think it's right here. Here we go. I like this little guy. So this is, I forget to do this, but it's really nice and easy. And I like my pink. So I'll do my pink and I'll turn this off. Okay. Did it go? I guess it, no, did not go. Undo. Why is it not letting me undo it? Oh, here it is. God, help me. But it still didn't let me undo it. Maybe I have to do it after I pick my color. Yep. All right, so now I've got that open. Good. There we go. I think that's easier than seeing I didn't realize until I was watching back a video and I was like, so I used to use my little highlighter all the time, and I have a huge arrow that you can't see on your end. It looks tiny. So, all right. Anyway, here we go. 99 tiles, first 33 tiles, begin game. Second 33, middle game. Last 33, end game. The begin game, you just pick and discard. Don't let tiles go that you need, like I have done in the past. All right, too early to make any decisions at this point. I've got to build my hand. Agatha obviously is in a different situation. There goes a soap. Another red. I'll get rid of that.
Red. 6 bam.
And there is a 6 p.m. Was it the one that was going around that I gave early in the Charleston? I don't know.
Call. 1 bam.
Ooh, all right. Well, that might help make one of my decisions anyway. It may be that right side if I'm going to go for 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, so I will keep the 2 because it's in the 2024 section. So I'm going to keep that for right now, and I'll get rid of the 5.
8 crop. Green. Flower.
And he's playing, she's playing
7.
5, 6, 7, 8. Pung, pung, kong, kong. Second hand from the bottom, left or right side. What else could she be playing? I don't think anything.
Red. East.
Nobody wanted those reds. All right, there's a 4. So now I've got 2s, 4s, and who knows? I could be in like numbers before you know it. And if Agatha is playing 5, 6, 7, 8 in one suit, maybe if I throw that 8, she'll call it and put up a joker. But maybe she's playing it in 2. All right, we're going to get rid of, I kind of thinking about that bottom concealed consecutive run hand, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Bottom consecutive run. It's a concealed hand, but I might want to keep track of that. I might want to keep track of that. I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the 8.
8 bam.
Another flower.
9 dots.
Okay, well, we'll take that.
8 bam.
And I didn't get
7.
rid of a new tile only because well, actually, I'm not going to be playing 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're going to go here.
Call. 9 bam.
All right, so it's 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Agatha. So obviously I don't need that. And I will go ahead and get rid of the 6.
6 dots. 1 dot.
Now I'm kind of out I'm in the 2023, maybe 2, 4, 6, 8. We'll see what happens. Maybe like numbers. I mean, 2024. I said 2023.
West. 6 crack.
2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep that as well right now, but that is too far from anything. I also have a mixed suit run right now, 2, 3, 4, which is nice. But I don't think that's going to help me, that 5. So I also have 2, 3, and 4. That's what's kind of nice about when you're collecting your consecutive numbers. There's just so many things that could fall into place. All right, so let's see. 5 cracks not on the board. I'll get that out. Boy, Agatha has got 3 exposures and she's already rocking it.
9 dots. Joker swab. 1 crack.
Ooh.
Call. East.
And we've got 1 cracks exposed.
1 bam. 7 crack.
Oh, Agatha, may I have your joker,
Joker
please?
swab.
Wow. All right, I like that. All right, so I really am in a pretty nice situation with a hand that I never even thought or considered at the time, just by virtue of picking in a 3 dot. Because I can call everything. I would not want to call the 3 dot and put up 2 jokers, but geez, my hand is pretty well set here. Let's see about 2024, what it looks like. So the 2 and 4, I just want to put it in order. let's see, the first line, 2, 0. If I do it like this, call the 2 dot, call the 0. The 2BM, I don't need anything to call that, and I need one more good pick to cover this. My preference, again, would not to be call it and put that up with 2 jokers if I didn't have to. So that is also a possibility. So we're just going to have to see what plays out here. I'm going to get rid of the green, keep everything else.
Green, 2 dot.
So there's a 2 dot. So then it becomes a matter of, do I want to call it or not? We're at 70 tiles, so we are almost into the middle game. The game is still young. Let's see. Also, for like numbers, I would want a few more flowers, and 3 went out already. I really have to make a decision. I could wait. I don't have to call quickly and make a decision right now because there's still 2 more. And I think that's what I'm going to do. By the way, staying concealed as long as possible is a pretty good thing. It's not easy to do. And of course, Agatha is sitting there very close to Mahjong. So anything I do may just end up not working out right now. But in all honesty, I think I just want to hold off a little bit longer to see if I can get one more thing in to help me determine what I'm going to play. Because that consecutive run, 2, 3, 4, 2BM, 3 dot, 4 crack is pretty nice. I don't want to commit to this right now. So I'm going to say ignore.
Flower.
There's another flower.
9 crack.
That's
Call.
4 flowers. Okay, so we've got 1s and 9s, 2 pungs in the same suit. So that would be line 1 of 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Ooh, all righty. We got a 2 crack.
1 dot. 1 bam.
And another 2. Okay, so my 2, now it is a little risky about the flower. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers out. Ooh, that makes me a little bit nervous. Okay, 3. 4. All righty, well, it looks like that's what I'm going to be doing. See if I can keep something in case this blows up as a backup. So I need both of these for the 2024 backup. Ooh, maybe now I need to look at the 2024 again. All right, let's do that. Because that doesn't need a flower. So if I want to be smart, these are both pungs. Those are easy to call. This is the smarter way to go. I'm going to call on Hannah. Hi, welcome. Hannah, what would you do? I always say Hannah comes in once in a while and visits me. She is one of my prize students. I mean, literally, this woman is like a sponge when it comes to learning this game. Hannah, unmute and tell me, what would you do? I don't know if she can hear me. Maybe not.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Hannah.
I would go with the 2024.
Okay, because of the fact that the flower is a little more risky, right?
Right.
Okay, see there? All right, so she concurs. it's really nice when you can rely on a student too for some advice, isn't it? Thank you, Hannah. All right, so I'm gonna hold on to the fours a little bit since it's a pair, and I sometimes like to hold the pairs for joker bait. If you don't know what that is, it's just holding on to pairs for no longer than maybe the middle of the middle game, not too long into it, hoping that if none are out, that somebody's playing them and they're going to call the one of the ones you throw, and then you get to do a little joker bait. I don't know about this Agatha over here. She's a little concerning to me, but let me get the 3 out. Might be a good thing after all, because there are none on the board. Okay, wait a second. Ann said, what about using BAMs for 2024 and then using the 4s? Yeah, that's a possibility, but I've got 4 of these. Oh, these can be in 2s or 4s if I do that, but I still have the flower. Ann is talking about line 3. And that again is pretty risky. If I go with a 2, 0, 2, 4, and then I need like 4s or like 2s. So it's still not going to work, but it's there, but it's just a little bit of more of a challenge. So anyway, we're going to go with the 3.
3 dot. 9 band.
Nobody wanted it. All right, so I'm going to call the soap right now. Now there is one more available for joker exchange, so it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and commit now.
Call.
And I will go ahead and discard my 4.
4 pack. 8 band. 7 band. Mahjong.
Well, there we go. Agatha beat me to it. All right, well, I was 1 tile away from being set. Not too bad. But I got beat by Agatha. She is tough. It seems like she's been winning a lot of games. 5, 6, 7, 8, which we knew. Joe's playing line 3, Winds and Dragons, the north-south with the 2, with the small run there, 3, 4, in different suits. And she was 2 away from being set. And Wes won the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and he was 4 away. So Agatha got the second closest hand, but it doesn't count. Only in horseshoes, like they say. All right, let's start again.
Horse Charleston.
Well, I have 1 joker again. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Okay, so working off of my multiples, I'm going to leave my north and east there, even though I usually move them down, only because right now I do see my like numbers in 7s just like right there in my face. And I do love the bottom concealed Winds and Dragons hand with the 2 like numbers. So I would think, ooh, maybe I'll collect some more wins during the Charleston. So that would be something I would want to consider. Let's look at addition hands, lucky 7s. Do we have anything we can keep there? Well, we have the 5 or the 4, but that's not going to give us 3 tiles to pass right now. So then I have to think, do I want to keep a backup in 5, 7, 7, 9? Oh, no, he and I was talking about the bottom Winds and Dragons like numbers. The north, the pung of north, east, west, pung of south with the 2 like numbers. The any like numbers is not concealed this year. So that's all. Any of those like numbers are a potential right now, except the second hand. I don't have any dragons. So I think I'm going to keep the, you see, I can't keep it all, obviously. And I wanted to keep even a backup of the 5779, but I don't want to get rid of anything in the sevens there. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. See what happens. I got another wind and another 7. So those could be my hungs for that bottom concealed winds and dragons hand. And now we're in a really tough situation because I don't want to pass this, but I'm going to pass it because I'm closer, even though it's a little riskier, but you know, we have a whole game to play through. So I'm going to take a chance. All right. I don't get anything in here. So maybe I'll get another wind. I did. Yay. Okay. So, now the rule with the Charleston, if you only have one hand, right? But I do have a flower and I don't pass flowers in the Charleston. So that's a little bit of a dilemma. So in this particular case, I would, like, I don't want to stop it and I don't really want to pass the flower. But if I pass the flower, I could potentially get in another wind because nobody's probably getting them. Hopefully nobody has all the Wests right now. So in this particular case, ooh, this is a really tough one. I know if I asked my honey what he would do, he would say pass the flower. Phyllis, not always, he said. Phyllis, what would you do here? Would you stop the Charleston, or you'll have to unmute to answer, or would you continue? I'm going to break my rule if I don't continue because I really don't have one hand, right? What? Well, I am playing one hand, but I have 3 tiles I could pass. Right? I do what, Randy? I know, I'm breaking my rule, but I also am not going to see all those additional tiles. But here's another thing that's risky. If I continue and I get in another tile, then I'll
You
have
don't
to
have
break.
3 to pass for.
Then I have to pass, and this is
across.
exactly, and this is a concealed hand.
Right, that's what
I am really forced to stop it at this point. So this would be an exception to that rule and something that I probably need to write down because this is, I can listen back and take a little snip of this, but this is a really good example of an actual exception to that continuing. So I'm going to stop it. Oh, this is really going to be a risk of a hand, but hopefully I'll get some jokers and I just need that West. Here we go.
Charleston stop, courtesy pass.
All righty. Well, I could definitely do 2. Oh, well, yeah, I can do 2. Now, if I were playing in person, Phyllis would not pass with me. She'd say, no, thank you. All right, Phyllis, be that way.
I wouldn't give you any in person.
I know you wouldn't. Oh, look it, I got a north. So that north, because I have 4, becomes a safe tile because I have the other 3. So, and I only need 3 for that. I only need a pung, so.
4 dots. So
Somebody else has that 7 crack, but then again, I won't know if they are using it because I stopped the Charleston. But I can get the 6 out first.
6 crack, 8 dots.
And actually, maybe I should have kept the 6 for a backup hand for 6, 7 with the north and south. Ooh, maybe I should have done
7
that.
dots.
All right, there's a 7 dot.
8
Can't
crack.
call. I think I'm going to keep if, you know I got rid of that right now, but I think I might end up just keeping it. Who knows, maybe I'll get an 8 or another 6 dot or something like that, so. Ooh,
11 crack, 2 bam, 5 bam,
gotta think,
Sure.
reassess every little thing.
1 dot, 5 dot, 3 dot, 3 dot, 5 crack, 5 dot, east,
Oh, I don't need that.
1 bam,
Okay, we'll get rid of that.
red, 2 dot, west,
Here's 1 west.
9 bam,
Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Here's another flower. Oh, wow. North, east, west, south. Maybe I need to keep the 4th hand down as a backup right now. Maybe I need to keep that as a backup. What else? 1-7 crack. I don't want to bail on that hand this early and start thinking about anything else. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of the north right now.
north,
So I could
8 crack,
I could potentially, if all of the Wests go out, I could go into the 4th line under Winds and Dragons.
9 bam, 8 bam,
All right, well, there's an 8 crack too, so 2 8 cracks out.
8 crack, red, red, 5 crack,
All right. Now there's no 6 bams out. So I could maybe keep that for that 6-7 north, south, 6-7. Well, we'll see.
6 crack, 9 crack, 6 dot, 3 dot, 2 bam, 9 dot, green, 9 bam, 2 bam, 9 dot, south, west,
2nd west. Another south. What to do, what to do, what to do. Let me look at this. Flowers. North. East. I have no west. That doesn't even make sense right there. Like numbers. Let's see, flowers. North, east, west, south. Oh my God, it's weak too. It's so weak. I think I gotta stay committed until my hand goes boo-boo, bye-bye. I think I've got to keep it going here. This is my, now I'll just do the 6 and forget about the other thing at this point. So, because I do have the pair. Oh my goodness, I hope when something comes in that gives me some clarity.
6 bam, 7 dot,
Oh, there's a 7 dot. All right, so let's see, we have a 7 dot there, that's the 7 dot. I'm 3 tiles away. If I call this and I only need that, I still am going to put myself in a very weak position for the 7s. And I still have to worry about the west. Not that it's a concealed hand, but it's a single tile under any like numbers. I gotta ignore it. Bummer.
4 dot, 4 crack, 4 bam, flower,
I just need a couple of jokers.
2 bam, 8 dot,
Okay, I don't need that.
so 9 crack, west,
Oh, no. Third one.
8 dot, 1 crack, call, 2 dot,
Mm-mm-mm. This is gonna really,
4 dot,
this is gonna be a challenge here. Yeah, that fourth line under Winds and Dragons is gonna be my go-to hand if I go dead.
8 bam, 6 dot, 7 bam,
There's a 7 bam.
1 bam, call, 5
I
bam,
kind of thought that was gonna
9 dot,
happen.
4 crack, 9 crack, 7 crack, 7 bam,
Another 7 bam. Oof. Gee,
3 bam,
we're at
6
31 tiles. We're in the end game now. Last 33 tiles.
west,
There it is. There it is. Alrighty, so we still have hope for those of you who say my hand is dead. It is not dead. I need jokers now. And I don't know, as you know, line 1, any like numbers, because all those 7 cracks, how many went out? 1, 7 bam, 7 cracks. So all my 7s went out. So anyway, it was fun
9
trying.
crack,
Can't hurt to try.
3 dot, 7 crack,
Or who knows, maybe, no, I don't think, look at that, 7 crack, all my 7s. All right, so that's an example of why you get those tiles out early. When you're not set and you can't call, you just watch your
7
tiles go bye-bye.
9 bam,
24 tiles left. Let's see, 1, 2 dot there, 1, 2 dot there, we're okay.
2 dot, 4 crack, 8 dot, 5 crack, call, 2 crack,
Wow, 5 crack, 1's here. 1 is, there's 1, 2, no, those jokers are not available.
8 crack, 5 dot,
Interesting. Very interesting, but I am not going to be able to do much with this hand, huh? Sad. Kind of sad. Yeah, it's not too sad.
north, 2 dot, 8 bam, 8 bam,
All righty, 4 crack, 4 crack.
4 crack, 6 bam,
13 tiles left. Oh my God, 3 more picks. Okay,
red, 4 dot,
this is the time to play defensively if you aren't going to be getting anything in. Now I'm just going to start with these, and these should be very safe.
7 bam, 6 bam, 9 dot, 5 bam,
Look at that.
7 bam, 3 bam,
5 tiles left.
joker, 6 bam,
Okay, so Joe broke up his hand, or he's waiting on a flower. We can't really know that for sure. Look at this. Now this is a little bit crazy. How many 7 dots went out? 1, 2. I know I can't make it. There's 2 tiles left. Okay, so there's 2. I have 2, and there's 1. What did I say? 2. So this is safe, but I'm 3 tiles away from Mahjong. But look at this. You know, talk about a turn of events. This is crazy. If we had like 10 more tiles left in the wall, I could like literally make this hand. That's so funny. So I'm gonna play it safe, even though I know that Wes doesn't need these the sevens. I'm just not gonna take a chance. It's kind of silly to take a chance. Who knows? I've seen people put up, call a tile with 3 jokers because they needed the tile. So I'm not gonna take a chance.
Joker. So, Joker. Wall game.
Wall game. All right, let's see. Like numbers with ones. And he broke up his hand. So did Agatha. And so did Wes. Everybody broke up their hand. Okay, well, it started turning. Amazing.
First
Let's
choice.
go at this again. I keep starting out with a joker. Amazing. All righty, so let's move these down here for a moment and see what we're gonna do. I have a pair of threes rather, and I right away see 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 in one suit right there. And if I'm gonna keep the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9s, I'm gonna keep them all because there's so many hands in that category. I don't know what I would be playing. And then I'll also keep the 6 as well for maybe 3, 6, 9. So this is a little bit of a challenge because I would like to keep all of this right now. And if I'm going to pass 2 wins, I'm going to pass a south and a west instead of like a south and a north. Not the greatest choice. But maybe since I have 3, 6, 9, maybe what I'll do is do the 7 instead. All right, so now I have an 8, but 3, 3, 6, 9, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I don't think I'm going to keep the 8. Now, this is what this person who was taught to collect suits, she would keep this regardless, get rid of all of this, and she would just go for all of the BAMs. But I'm keeping these because I know 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 is a possibility in one suit. 3, 6, 9 is a possibility in one suit. So I'm doing this. And I don't know, do I want to keep for any reason? No. Oh my goodness gracious. Makes me wonder now, should I just collect the wins for the rest of this second Charleston coming up? Whoa. Ah, not the worst thing in the world. Let's see the mini east and west, north and south, the 1, 2, 3, third from the bottom hand. I would need those souths back. Oh, geez. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. That would be really challenging. It's a first left. Let me do this and see if I get. That's a hard hand. That third hand from the bottom, Winds and Dragons with the 3 pairs. It's a little bit of a challenging hand there. Let's see what happens here. I got a 6. 3, 6, 9. And an 8. And I'm going to continue. I hope somebody is collecting the wins. Let's see what I could do here. 3, 6, 9. Maybe, see now I wish I had the 8 for 5, 6, 7, 8. I do have to continue. I think I'm gonna abandon the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 idea. Oh, Lord. I gotta
Seven,
continue
Charleston.
here. I gotta think. This I know I'm not gonna keep. I hate when I have all one suit like this, to be honest with you. Don't love it. I don't love it at all. I guess I gotta do that. I'm gonna keep that for right now. No. Again, the one back. Maybe I need to keep it. All right, well, who's collecting all the wins? There's my 8. Oh my goodness, this is not the way I'd like to play this hand at all. But it is what it is. I still
Close the
have some
cast.
good options. Now I get the 1. So I have 1. All right, we'll talk about it after I get rid of these. So 3, 6, 9, 5 through 9. We've got a lot of options, but I'm only going to pass the 8 crack here, and then we'll talk about the different hands. Ugh.
8 crack.
This is never the way I want to end up, seriously, in all honesty. Not most of the time, but we've got 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Line 1, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. We have 1, 3, 5 with the dragons, the matching dragon, line 3. Yes, I know I don't have flowers, but this hand is not about what you don't have until you have to make a decision between one hand or another. At this point, I could get anything. We have 3, 6, 9, which is line 3. Yeah, we have 5 through 9. 5 through 9 consecutive run line 1 on the right side. Whew. Okay,
9 crack.
now if I can remember it all, that would be nice.
1 dot. South. North. 5 crack. 8 dot. 5 bam.
Okay, so there's 1, 5 bam. I got to consider
1 crack.
that's the reason why you get tiles out early. My hand is not set to call
2
anything.
dot.
So you have to do the same thing, thinking in terms of your other opponents.
4 crack. Flower. 3 bam.
Now there's a 3 bam, and again, you know, if I were playing line 1 of 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, I only need a pair. If I'm playing 1, 3, 5 with the dragons, I could call it, but I don't have the flowers yet, so that hand is not solid enough. 3, 6, 9. I can't give up my only joker right now. I don't have the flowers for that hand. I mean, and there's no other hand right now that's gonna work, so I have to say no. So there's another example of why people should get their tiles out early. All right, so the 8 is out, so I'll do the 9 instead.
9 dot. 1 bam. 5 dot.
And that was a 1 bam, but again, I'm not ready yet to commit. So
7 crack.
once the next ones go out, I'll definitely have to
9.
think about it.
1 dot.
Oh, how did I end up with all these bams?
2 dot.
I might hold this. I'm just thinking about line 2, 3, 6, 9. Possibly, but then I'll just get rid of this and hold it for just a
8
little
dot.
bit.
4 dot. 9 crack. West. South.
I'm
7 dot.
surprised that, let's see, a south, a north, a west, a north, a west. So I don't think anybody's playing them. but I've been surprised before.
West. 5 crack.
No.
East. 2 crack. Call. 9 dart.
We got a 2 crack.
East.
Alrighty, 3, 4, 5, 6, nah.
5 crack. 7 bam.
There's a 7 bam, I can't do anything.
8 bam.
There's an 8 bam, still
Nine.
can't make any decisions, too early. There's a 2. I mean, 1 through 5. Let's see. The 2 is a pair, the 3 is the Kong, the 4 is a pair, I'm missing that. Doesn't make sense for me to keep it. But I think I will anyway. Would have been a good hand if I haven't seen any dragons, but this would have been a good singles and pairs run hand with the dragons. I think I'm gonna keep that too, just for the heck of it.
6 crack. Call. 1 crack.
Good idea that I got it out. Let's see. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6. Wouldn't that be a hoot if I could pull that one off? Doubt it though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, then I'd have to give up the joker as well. 3, 6, 9. The green. 3s. Let's see. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna go that way. But what about that second hand, the consecutive run? I'm missing those tiles right there, except for this one. 5, 6, 7, 8, or 6, 7, 8, 9. Ugh, I'm gonna get rid of the 2. Maybe, I don't know.
2 bam.
Gotta get more greens if I'm gonna even consider that
East.
consecutive run with the green.
4 crack.
All right, there's a 6. Okay. I had the 4s. That would be the 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be nice right there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 3, 3, 6, 9. Ugh. What the heck am I gonna do? 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't get rid of those. Oh my God. Am I missing something, you guys? You see something, let me know. Oh, wow, this is where I would have loved to have a couple of flowers. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Wow. This is like, I feel like I want to get rid of these and leave this stuff open here. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, you guys, come on, help me out a little. What are you thinking? Agnes is, her head is spinning. I could see she's got a headache. She's got her hands on her forehead. Honey, Randy, my husband, what would you do here? This is challenging. If anybody ever says this game is easy,
Get rid of the soap.
well, the reason I was keeping it
For what?
was for the second consecutive run hand.
With the odd dragon.
Hmm?
With the odd dragon.
Yeah, with the odd dragon. Randy says get rid of the 1s. See, having
I think
those,
it's a crapshoot.
it is a crapshoot. Whichever way I go, the opposite's gonna come in.
Mhm.
I kind of feel like the ones have to go. That's what
Mm.
I'm thinking. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, because 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 is very weak. 1, 3, 5 with the dragons, though, is not so bad.
There's 1 to 5 out
There's 1, 5 out already, yeah.
and 1 7 out.
1, 7 out. And I'm thinking 1, 3, 5 with the dragons. I need the flowers for that. See, that's right there.
Can you use the green there? No.
Line
Oh, yeah,
3.
yeah. At the
Line
end. I don't
line
know.
3. And then 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe the 9 right now. And I can hold on to the ones, 1, 3, 5 a little bit. Maybe the 9. I'm gonna do that.
Mm.
I think I'm gonna do that. Yep.
9 bam.
All right.
1
I
crack.
made a decision.
7 bam.
Another 7 bam.
8
Darn.
crack.
Jeez.
North. 1 crack. 8 crack. 4 dot. 2 dot. 1 dot. 5 dot. 4 dot.
Isn't it always the way? I got these 4 6s. 1s and 6 equals 7. Look at that. 1 plus 6 equals 7. Pretty weak, but 5, 6, 7, 8.
Two 7s on the table.
I know. I know.
And you have no joker.
I know. I have 1 joker.
How many tiles are left?
Yeah. 45 tiles left.
So you're almost done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 6, 7, 8. 1 plus 6 equals 7, but like we know there's
I'd still get rid of the soap.
I know. I mean, there are none out there right now. So either somebody's
Well,
with them and it might be a good reason. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get that right now. Oh my goodness.
So call 3 dot.
So that's a good reason to get rid of it right there.
well, there are 2 jokers available now.
Yep.
Four crack. 5 bam.
Can't call it.
8 dot. 7 dot. West.
Maybe I'll get all those
North.
jokers at the end like I did. Not that it's gonna
9
help me now.
1 dot.
Okay, so let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, jeez. Talk about an ugly mess of tiles. That's why it's very,
Debbie, what about 3, 4, 5, 6? Use a joker as the 4 bam.
3, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not a bad option there, my dear. That's not a bad option, Agnes, at all. And
Desperation.
yep, yep. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. I think I'm now back to the 1, 3, 5. I think I'm going to get rid of the 5, 6, 7, the 8. Because, well, there's 1 8 out early. But the 7s, there's 2 out already. I guess I'm gonna do the 8 with the only 1 and 1 out. Lord, this is a little bit challenging. Or do I get rid of this and keep the run there? Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, maybe I'll get rid of the green because that's also not out.
Green.
Mm.
9 bam. Green. 7 bam.
Oh my goodness, another 7 bam. Wow. 3, 4, 5, 6.
2 dot. Joker swab. East.
Of course.
Green.
Now all the greens are going out. I led the way. Ooh, Agatha, may I have your joker, please?
Joker swab.
I desperately need it. All righty, so 3, 4, 5, 6. Good suggestion, Agnes. I'm gonna go ahead and do the 8 now.
8 bam. South.
I'm probably gonna get rid of these.
8 bam. 3 crack. Call. 3 dot. 4 dot. Mahjong.
Eee. Well, I do not like getting stuck with all one suit like that. That is not an easy way to play. It's quite challenging, so, oh my goodness, okay. That's line number 4, 3, 6, 9. Nice. Haven't played that one yet. Haven't made that one. Consecutive run line 3, 2, 3, 4. And Wes was playing addition hands 3 plus 7. 3 plus 4 equals, wow. That was a kind of weak hand going on there. All right, let's start again.
First Charleston.
Got my 1 joker. Doesn't this look familiar? I had the 3 there before. But this time I have a couple like numbers. So I'm going to leave them right there because there's a hand right there. And let's see if we can keep some run stuff. Of course, we have to pass so much. So let's see, 5, 7, 7, 9, or 7, 8, 9. I could do this and this. I feel like this is a deja vu of a previous set of tiles. I swear, God, it seems so familiar. I know. So if for some reason I end up with north and south and I can do the 8, 9, I'll keep that. And I'll keep the 8. I could do it that way too. Move that out of the way. And we'll do this. I'm not going to keep any of this unless I considered the dragon hand, the second any like numbers hand. But I don't think I'm going to do that. Nope. Makes it easy when I don't have to think too much. Okay, I got a south. That would be for that 8, 9 or 8, 9. Here we go. Continue the Charleston. Oh my goodness. I swear, Wednesday nights. It's all about me doing this so that I have to really think. I have got to continue. I mean, no doubt. So we
Second
continue.
Charleston.
I'll keep either the 8 dot or the 8 bam. Which one do I want to do? I guess I'll do the 8 dot. All right, I got the west. So at least the any like numbers last one is looking nice. And I have to go across. So in this case, I will have to break up one of these. I don't want to break up any of those, but I have to. So this would be 4, so I'll do the south, because if I were to need to, if I wanted to go to that north-south, the south is a pung, so that's a little easier. I'll do this.
Courtesy pass.
I'll do 3. I saw those tiles before.
Flower.
Oh, I got that 8 back. Interesting. All right, so there's one flower out the door. Ooh, now we have 2 5s. So do I keep the 5s? Maybe I'll get another 5, and then I have flexibility between any like numbers with 9s and 5s. Or do I keep the backup? I think I'm going to do this. Maybe goes wrong, I don't know. But I think I'm going to do this. Yep.
4 band. So
The heck.
1 band.
I get more 5s, I have
So
more flexibility, right? All right, that's nice.
8 dot. So 6 band. 6 dot.
Now I just need some jokers, don't I?
3 dot. 7 band. 5 dot. 3 crack.
All right, there's a 9.
8 band. 3 dot.
So I could call either of those.
8 band. 2 band.
And I don't need that at this point. Now, if somebody was holding it, I guess it's good to get it out now.
South. Call. 4 crack.
There's a good reason, and I can't take that baby. But
2 dot.
I kind of had a
6
feeling about that.
Joker swab. 3 band.
Ooh, somebody grabbed it already.
Call. 6 band. 2 band. 1 band. 4 dot. 4 band. 4 band. 6 dot.
Oh, that's nice.
5 band. 8 dot.
So now I am sitting pretty. Does that mean anything? No.
Flower.
My husband's laughing in the background.
2 dot.
Does it mean anything? No.
Green. 8 dot.
All right, all these have gone out already, so we're kind of good to go
5 band.
with any of them.
So green. 7 band.
Of course, will my 9s go out?
6 dot.
No, they're in the
Green.
end of the wall.
Red.
Maybe.
Green. 1 crack. 9 dot.
All right, we'll call that for sure.
Call. 7 band. 8 band. 6 dot. 4 crack.
Oh, 3 crack. Are you gonna call this, Wes?
3 crack. 4 band. 1 band. 4 dot. 3 dot. 6 band. 1 band. 2 dot. 7 dot. 6 band.
See, at this point, we're at 42 tiles left. I don't, even if I knew what they needed, I would be throwing because I want to win. There's plenty of chances for me to pick a joker or somebody throw a 9 or me pick a 9. So I would not worry about it. So you see how I'm playing quickly. I'm not putting too much thought into it. I'm just trying to get out the tiles.
4 dot. 4 crack.
Help speed your game up. Oh God, wouldn't you know it? But I gotta throw it. Oh, that rhymed. Wouldn't you know it? But I gotta throw it. Here we go, Agata.
North. Call. 6.
No, that's a 9. That's a 6, honey, not a 9. I know.
Red. Joker swap. West. Call. 5 bam.
This is what I mean. You never know when somebody's playing the wins. Never.
4 dot. 1 crack. 9 bam.
Wrong 9.
Mahjong.
You guys all feel sorry for me. Oh my goodness. Look at that. This is where you hear after you're playing in person. I was sad. I was 1 tile away. I was on call. Oh my goodness. Okay, East, West 1 and 2 for Joe. And Wes over here was playing line 5 of 13579. 3 times 5 equals 15. Oh, he wasn't too bad. He wasn't too bad, but damn, Agata, who taught you how to play? I know, Mary, right? I was set.
First Charleston.
Oh, let's play a quit hand. Woohoo! Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Well, we need to keep the 5s if we want to play a quint hand. We need to keep the East and West. And we need to keep every other number. So I'm stopping the Charleston right now. And I'm going to play line 2 of quints. Okay. I can't do that, can I? Darn. All right. So let's see. We're going to do, it'll be fun trying anyway. We do want even keep the drag in there. What numbers do I feel lucky with? Let's see if we can keep something in a, let's see, we'll get rid of the 1. 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not going to matter much here. I just got to pick 3 and hope I get something in that will help me with what I need to get rid of after. Look at that. Everything but what I need. Let's see. Line 1, 5, 6, 7. You know, whatever I give out, I'm going to get in. What do I pick? I want to still try to keep this one of these. I'll just try this. Look at that, the 7. So then sometimes I'll keep it to try to see if I'll get it back. That maybe, let me do a blind pass here. I got the 7 back too. I got to continue. I don't have any duplicate anything right now. Son of a gun. 5, 6, 7. Line 1, 5, 6, 7. I have to continue.
7 Charleston.
What do I want to keep? As soon as I give one of these away, I wonder if somebody's collecting the wins right now. if I keep east and west for a backup in Winds and Dragons, I need 2 consecutive numbers there as well. And I don't have that. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this. Wait a minute, I got the 7. Did I get the 7 back? I don't remember now. Ooh, that's not the tile I gave out. I gave out a. What is 78? I don't know. I've got to keep. I've got to pass 3 tiles. So now if I had kept the soap, which I wish I had, and I played 5, 6, opposite dragon, 7, 8, I would have been sitting pretty. You know, nothing really has come in to help me in any way right now. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and pass one of these and one of these. That's what I'm doing. I got the 7 back and I got a green. So now I have that hand, even though quints would have been nice, but they just weren't in the cards. You could see they weren't in the cards, right? So for this, I will pass this and this because I passed it out, passed it in. I will keep the east and get it discarded early. You know, I have, okay, so line 2, I can call the 6. I'm hoping I get a green or another joker. And I do need a pair, the 8s has to be a pair. So that's a little risky right there. But not bad. Not bad. Randy, I can't hear you, honey. Yeah, I will discard it first. I'll go 2. Here I am with 1 suit again. Crazy. All right. It is crazy. So I'll get these wins out. Again, you never know if somebody's playing them, so I'm going to get it out early.
North. So.
I guess I wasn't meant to keep that soap, was I?
East.
No.
7 crack.
All right, there's a 7 crack. I'm going to go ahead and call it, even though it's early. My hand is pretty well formed. So I am going to call that for a pung. Line 2, consecutive run.
Call. North. 7 bam. 9 crack. 7 dots.
I really wanted to do a quint.
4 bam. 5
I
crack.
did. Okay, 5 I don't need.
9 crack.
At least right now I don't, unless I
7
change
bam.
up to something else, but I don't think I am.
North. 7 dots. 5 bam. Green.
Okay, now if I call the green, then I could also call the 6. And this is really something I hate to do at this point. Oh, because of the jokers, but my God, I mean, I think I have to. Oh, this is tough, but I have to do it.
Call. 9 dots.
Maybe I'll get it.
8 crack.
Oh, there's 1 8 dot
1
crack.
4 dots. South. 9 crack. 9 bam. 1 crack. 1 bam. 8 bam. 2 dots.
Oh, I'll get the flower out. Darn.
Flower. 5 dots. South. 9 crack. 4 bam. North. Flower. 1 bam. 3 bam.
You
Call.
think somebody
8
will
bam.
throw my 6 crack, for God's sake? Really? Or give me a green?
1 bam. 8 bam. 8 bam. 7 crack. 5 bam. 2 crack. 7 bam. 9 bam. 8 dot.
That's
2
a
crack.
fresh one and nobody called it.
4 dot. 2 dot. 9 bam. 2 crack. Joker swap.
Mm,
4 dot.
maybe you guys will all make me jokerless. Why don't you? I'll call the 6 crack and you'll make me jokerless. I'll be on call for an 8 crack.
Joker swap. 1 bam.
Whoa, wishful thinking. Wishful thinking.
5 dot. 2 dot. Red. Call. 1 crack.
Mm-hmm.
8 dot. 3 bam. 6 dot. 4 crack.
I know.
South. 5 bam.
When I want to call them, they don't go out. When I can't call them, they all go out. The game is rigged. I'm telling you.
3 dot. East. Call. 3 dot.
Uh-huh. What did I say?
Joker
Take
swap.
this, take this.
Mahjong.
Look at what Joe was holding. An 8 crack. And there are 2 6 cracks right here. One more right here, way down there. Oh my goodness. Look at one away from being set. Oh. All right. Okay. Any like numbers line 2 for West, and then the consecutive 1 2 for Joe. Oh my goodness. 3 6 9 second hand. That's one of my favorite hands this year. Second hand 3 6 9. Nice.
First Charleston.
3 jokers I started with. How much better could I get? Huh? Seriously. All right, I got a pair of 4s. I'm going to work off of my 4s. Let's see what else we got. Very little of anything. 4 5. 3 4 5 6 7. Ugh. 1 2 3 4. Blah. This is like really a sad hand too. I'll keep my 8 for the evens. I don't really have, I have a little run stuff going on. I don't have much going on here at all. I mean, maybe I'll get some wins and I can play the wins with 4 5 or something. Maybe I need to keep another run in here. Maybe I'll do it this way. I don't know. Let's try this. All right, so I did get a north. Four, 5. And an 8. Let's see, 2 4 6. It's really, I don't know what I need this for. I don't think it's going to work with anything, so I'm going to do this. I mean, I'll do that for now. All right, I got a 7. So 7 8, 4 5, or 7 8. I'm grasping at anything I can, right? I can't. This is a first left. I don't know that I want to keep this. I want to try to get in as many tiles as I can. I'll do that. Of course, I get those tiles back. Gotta continue.
Second Charleston.
5779. Do I want to keep that for any reason and try that, or do I want to stick with this 7? I guess I'll stick with this. All right. 7-8, north, south, 7-8. Somebody's got those north souths. I can tell you that right now. Give them up. Give them up, baby. Let's see. I hate to pass these wins. Look, that one pair that I started with didn't even end up being anything that I could use. But I'm going to pass that. 7, 4, and 3. 7 times 4, 3 plus 4 rather equals 7. It's there. It's weak because I need a pair of flowers, but it's there. I think I'll do this and that.
Courtesy pass.
3 plus 4 equals 7. North, south, 7, 8. Okay. I think I will do 2. Let's see what happens. No. Flower right up the door.
So
3.
4 band.
Now I just I need a flower,
Okay.
and then we're not doing north south, obviously.
9 crack.
6, 7.
8 band. 2 dot. 5 crack. 8 band.
1, 3.
6 crack. 5 dot. 9 band. 8 crack.
I was thinking 2, 4, 6, 8, but probably not going to happen either. So I can get rid of the 3. Oh, the 6 is fresher.
6 dot. 6 band. Green. So 9 dot. 3 dot. 7 band. 4 crack.
Big risk I'd be taking right there. Without a flower. I say I hold up and not commit.
9 dot. 9 dot. 9 band. 7 dot. 6 band. 2 band. 5 dot. 3 band.
There's one flower. Yay.
3 band. Green.
Who's playing north and south? Shall we guess?
3 dot. 5 band.
Look at that. All right, so it looks like it's going to be flowers. 3 plus 4 equals 7. That wasn't what I was thinking of at the beginning.
South. 6 band. South. 9 band.
5 crack went out early on, but I'll do the north.
North. 8 crack. 7 crack.
All righty, we'll call that baby.
Call. 5 crack. 4 dot. 2 bam. 2 dot. 6 dot. 1 crack.
Now there's no 8 dots out. It would be nice if I throw it and somebody calls it with a joker.
Call. 9 dot. So,
I'll wait a little bit longer.
1 bam. Call. Green.
Oh, the 1 crack is available and the 1 bam is available.
Joker swap. 9 bam.
Now only the 1 crack's available.
6 bam.
All right, we got to get rid of that
Red.
right away.
4 bam.
See, that's why I say, got to get rid of it. So if you were to be thinking, I can't throw that red, they're not out there, you got to think the opposite way. You got to think, I got to get it out there. Because if I hold it, it's going to be, she's a, you know what, a biatch. She'll call it.
5 bam. South.
Now we're at 46 tiles. We're almost down to the last
Excellent.
wall. Oh,
2 dot.
nobody called it. Well, at least I know they're safe. The only one who could have used it would have been Agata, maybe for that second consecutive run.
North. 5 crack. 9 crack. 8 crack.
Mm,
8 bam. Joker swap. 4 crack.
really? Well, we'll call that baby.
Call. 8 dot. 4 bam. Green. 6 crack.
All right. All right. Am I going to make this hand? Is somebody going to make me jokerless, or does that 4 crack is dead because I waited, remember? So I can't go jokerless. But
8 dot. 3 dot.
where's my tile? All the way at the end, right?
2 dot.
Because nobody's going to throw it now. Oh, 2, 2, 2, right there. 2 of them. Okay.
2 bam. 3 dot.
But I would not
2 crack.
break my hand up at this point. Honey, I need a glass of wine. I need a glass of wine. Oh my goodness. You feel for me, guys? Look at, again, set. I've been what, one away or set almost the whole night, right? All right, we have time. Since they're just winning so quickly, I'm just like, I got one more time, one more. If you got to go, I understand, but I'm going to do one more game. I think I can fit one more in.
Where's Charleston?
Oh, my honey. Oh, 3 jokers. Let's do a quint hand. Deja vu. Oh, look at this. 1, either of these dragons, and the 1.
The wine is chilled. Do you want red?
No, thank you, honey. I'm good. I'm good, really. All right, so this is very nice. I could keep the north, but then I don't have enough tiles to pass. And that last hand is a toughie because of it's a quint of flowers. Ooh. But I got to keep it anyway, because this is really nice, like numbers. You know, any quint hand except for line 2, line 1, line 3 and 4. You could always flip out into something else. Line 2 is an anomaly of sorts, of weird sorts. So I think I'm going to start with this, this, and this. Let's see what happens. Or should I keep the 2? No. Should I keep the 2 in the north and get rid of one of these. No, I kind of feel like I don't want to do that right now. Oh, wow. North, east, west, south. Any like numbers? Holy moly, look at, I'm right there. That's it. Except I need the west. So I mean, I need a flower and a west. Am I crazy to do that? Go for it. My husband says, go for it. Oh, this is a beautiful pass. So I don't know. I wanted to do a quint hand. Nope. Come on, give me a, oof. Oof.
Charleston stop. Policy pass.
You're kidding me. Who stopped it? Wes stopped it? Okay, so I can do 3 with Joe. Sometimes it flashes. Oh, look. Ooh.
Flower.
All right, we'll get that out early.
Flower. 3 dot. 4 crack. Call. 4 bam. 2 dot. 2 bam. 7 dot. 6 dot. 5 dot. So
Here's my flower.
8 bam. 7 dot. 2 dot. East. 8 bam.
Now I can get another 1 crack or a 1 dot.
5 bam. 3 dot. 7 dot. 8 crack. 1 bam.
Well, we want that baby, don't we? All righty.
Call.
All right. What do you feel better about, the 1 dot or the 1 crack? Ooh. 50-50 shot. I think I'm gonna stick with the 1 dot.
1 crack. North. Joker swap. Flower. 2 dot. West. 8 crack. Flower. 3 bam. South. 4 dot. 3 bam. 9 crack.
I'll just sit here until somebody calls Mahjong. Finally. All right, I'm gonna be ending it on a good note here.
Mahjong.
Finally. Oh my, finally. Whoa, what a night. Like every night. Yeah, 2 thumbs up finally, right? Woohoo. All right, well, it was fun. And I will see you soon. And for those of you who are not a subscriber of my YouTube channel, please consider joining and clicking the bell to get notifications, because it is just another way to connect. All right, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.